everybody, welcome back to PadfootTD Games. My name is Zach, and I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we are here in iRacing once again with our SK Modified at Oxford Plains Speedway, which I do believe is in Maine. I think that's Oxford, which is right up there. Just a little while away from us. That's something that we're going to get ourselves to next year, but we don't have a chance this year. Sorry. I'm trying to get back into recording here. I have actually been away for a week. I have been traveling around this great New England of ours and going to a couple new tracks that we haven't been to before, including Thompson Speedway and Stafford Speedway, both available on iRacing, by the way. Two amazing tracks, amazing divisions. We got to see the Wheeler Modifieds at Thompson in the standard five-star racing at Stafford. Both locations, ooh, okay. Not used to taking that turn anymore. We get back in the rhythm here. Both locations, we were lucky enough to have pit passes, and I'll tell you what, if you're going to go to a race and you really do like hometown racing, 100% get a pit pass, worth every penny. Really enjoyed being able to see local guys work on their rides and see what it takes, as well as the Wheeler Modifieds at Thompson, getting a little behind the scenes look there as well. So fantastic, really do suggest going to either of those tracks / getting the pit passes that are there. Thompson was quite reasonable. Stafford was a little expensive. But I hope everybody's doing good. I know that I am. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Stafford and Thompson as we get through our 3 videos that we're going to be recording today. It is Saturday currently. Danielle's still not home. I just got home myself today. We were at Stafford this morning. It rained overnight. We had some great weather. We fought weather all the way. Getting lucky that did not rain out any of our events, and it was super hot most of the time, trying to keep the AC going on in the camper. But this morning we woke up to 4 inches. We measured 4 inches of rain in puddles that had surrounded our RV. You know, our RV's off the ground, so we weren't really worried about it, but when we had to go out and clean up our tables and our satellite and our generators, they were all in water. So that was kind of sucky. I'll be the first to tell you that. See, I want to ride that line here at Oxford, but all it takes is just to get that wheel right on it. At Thompson, though, like I said, we had the modified series. We had their sportsman mods. We had their mini / street stock, depending on who you ask, as well as late models and pro stocks. So had a great full calendar there. Oh, as well, they had the International Midget Racing Series? Or I can't remember what it is. They were midgets with little wings on the cars, and they were going like 200 miles an hour. It was some crazy stuff. Not the I wish I could remember. NEMA? Was it NEMA? New England Midget Association? I think that's what it is. We're there as well. Fantastic show. But yeah, we turned a whole week out of it, and we had Wednesday racing on my birthday, and we had Friday racing as well. So really excited to go back. I'm actually trying to get down to Thompson Speedway for their Fall Classic, where they have 17 divisions of racing in 3 days. So really hoping to be able to get down there and enjoy that process. Right now I'm fighting this SK Modified, which I got to see. I got to see the SK Modifieds down at Stafford and Thompson as well. Just trying to get, there's a groove that I used to like here. I just can't seem to find it. I'm gonna keep looking for it. I hope you guys are doing good though. I know by the time you see this video, nothing will have changed, and it's not like, oh, I've been gone. I've just been gone from recording videos. It's been a long time since I've gone a week without recording videos at all. So I did do vlogs, but still, you won't see those for a little while. I do have some sad news though, and I will say it over the other videos, so I'm sorry that you're going to hear that repeat, is while in Stafford yesterday, Ella ended up hurting her foot and started looking pretty bad, and I just wanted to let her overnight, see if she could, adjust herself or, semi-heal. Well, this morning when we woke up, it was swollen, so as soon as we were up here this morning, we brought her right to the vet. Come to find out, contact my ass. Are you kidding me? Come to find out that Ella has broken a toe in her left rear paw. What I think happened at least, she jumped up for a ball that was like 10 feet up in the air, So there's no way she was going to get it, but she thought with her little heart that she would. She jumped up and landed like pretty much square on her butt, and I assume that's when she must have landed on her foot and broke the... You kind of look at your hands, it'd be the pinky toe, it'd be the pinky finger on your left hand. That toe, all their toes are relatively the same size, so they don't really have other digits. Dogs also carry weight on their toes equally, so it's not like a big toe, which has most of the balance. So we got her splinted up. It's wrapped in cast material. In a week, she's going to be in it for, I think, 3 weeks. In a week, we got to go in and have it redressed and rewrapped, just so that she doesn't get like an infection or dirty or anything inside. But she's a really tired puppy right now. They had to sedate her just to be able to get x-rays. She's a fighter. She's 75 pounds. They gave her enough for an 85-pound dog. When they brought her into x-ray room, they had to give her more because that's how much of a free will she is, as it was said by the vet. She's got a lot of fight in her, so they had to sedate her a little bit more. So she's still super droggy, and we're a couple hours later, but you know, they had to get her to sit still during the x-ray. She's on pain meds, and she's got like this boot, so it's like kind of a looks like a fake leg. That's what it looks like. And every time she walks around, she sounds like a peg leg because you can hear her 3 little feet go and then a clunk, clunk, clunk. I'm trying to figure out where I'm comfortable on the Speedway, by the way. That's why I'm going all over the place, and that's why I keep getting that contact. I know, I keep hitting the middle. I'm just, so many things are in my mind right now with Ella, so it's not going to help our safety rating. Oh, well, at this point, right? But Ella's going to be my primary concern, so I'm probably not going to be able to get in to do too many videos this week. Plus, I'm working with a company who's renting out our space at the school. So I'm going to be working with them, taking care of Ella, so probably won't do many videos this week. I know iRacing because I'm doing them right now. But thoughts and prayers to Ella are always much appreciated as she makes it through this recovery process. It's the entrance to turn 1. I know I'm like shooting super outside. Ugh, come on, you. It doesn't help that I keep rolling back in my chair. It's interesting. I don't think I got it on video. I think I might have gotten the aftermath. There was a pro stock at Stafford, first practice round. I happened to go out with my dad, and we were just watching them go around with our pit passes in the pits. And he turned left in turn 1 at Stafford, and it didn't turn. He went straight into the wall, brakes locked up. They actually have a safer barrier in turn 1 and only turn 1 because this happened so much, apparently. He hit so hard that he cracked his rear window, his rear plexiglass window. So he cracked that. He was okay. He came back out for his heat. He crashed in his heat, came out for his race, and almost crashed in the race. So there's obviously something just not right with the car. He did come out, he did finish, so he did get points. Just a rough day. And I can only imagine the stress that he was going through at that point. As well at Stafford, we saw somebody actually miss their feature, the way that they have their garage set up. The garage is in turn 1, and then there's an access road all the way until turn 3. You get on the track in turn 3. He was heading down the access road. They'd already started coming out. They did not let him come out to take the green flag. So I can only imagine how frustrated he must be because it was his feature. It wasn't like, oh, he missed his heat and he can just slide into heat number 2. It was just his feature. So I feel really bad for that guy. Wish him luck as he continues forward, obviously. And at Thompson, something you never want to see in any sport, or especially auto racing. It was the first practice I was out there, or second practice I was out there. It was their Sportsman Modifieds, not the wheeling guys. Got loose off of one, got turned, spotter wasn't on the radio. Somebody hit them, somebody then hit that person, launching their car up into the air, off the ground and back onto its wheels. That driver was transported to the hospital. He was checked out and released. But that's a scary thought when you got to see a driver leave on a stretcher. So I'm pretty sure he's sore, but I hope him a swell recovery before he gets back into the wheel. All right, we've gone about 36 laps here. I'm just playing out the track. You can see me moving around a lot. I'm trying to also make up for those contact points. So frustrating just because there's two things that are at play here. I'm trying to get into the old groove, but then the hand, the steering wheel, gets in the way. I wish they could follow where my hands were. I mean, there they do, but like, I'd move my hand so I could see out my window. I don't know. Just get better at racing, me. Hopefully we're getting closer and closer to AI. I was thinking about that a lot over the weekend of how much I really want to get into that because the more I think about it, the more I think possibly, eventually, my dad and I are actually going to put together a race car and race at Monadnock Speedway. Is that a guarantee? No, it could be an empty dream. But it was something that I was thinking about a lot because the series that I want to be in is modified. And I'm not showing my best modified skills right now. But I think I've got some skill in it, or at least enough just to have fun. That's kind of what I really want to do. And they're really actually not that expensive. Now, I say that, you know, there was somebody selling one that they just put together as a project, and it was $5,000. Is it going to be the best for $5,000? Probably not, but I don't need the best equipment right now. I just want to go out there and do some practice, maybe. Just even practice. I think it'd be fun. So it's something to think about. With a baby possibly in the next couple of years that's subject to change. Obviously, the money's going to go towards children, but I don't know. As I get older, it makes me wonder. I'm 26 now, by the way. My birthday was on Wednesday, so happy birthday to me. And just makes me wonder what I might want to do for a hobby later on. Now, race cars has something pretty drastic, don't get me wrong. Oh, my eyes are dry. Spent some day, today crying when Ella was in pain. You never want to see somebody that you count as your child in pain. Or your child in pain, mind you. Alright, I kind of got a good run coming through 4 and into 1. I like what I got right here. Dips over here and skyrockets down. Then I can't get the same reaction on the back stretch. Look how much time that just added on. You know what I mean? And plus I'm dragging a tire. So we're gonna do 50 laps here, bring her in, and see how we're doing. I know we never run this long. This is way longer than we normally run. You know, we're at 50 laps already. It's just had a lot that I wanted to share, and I figured I'd go around while we're doing that. So let's just get up to an even 50 because why not? And we'll bring her in. A lot to get off my chest. A lot of decompress. You know what I mean? And we're not doing American Truck Sim right now. I also highly recommend if you're ever going to get a dog and you're going to care for it and love it more than anything besides your spouse, maybe more than your spouse, depending on who you are, highly recommend pet insurance. Her bill came to $400 today, and luckily we live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so it's cheap like that. But $400. Today, after her insurance is claimed, I will only pay $128. Highly, highly recommend it. And there's the green and white checkered. That's going to do it for this round at Oxford. Let's head in. Let's grab some new tires. Let's also see... Ugh, I hate that stupid thing. Let's also see where we happen to stand in the points. All right, that's actually going to put us back in 5th. I know that I wasn't overly focused on that, so let's get back out here. Let's warm up those brakes really quick. All right, here we go. Let's try to keep focused. Let's keep her down. All right, let's do good. Sorry for the lack of commentary. Just trying to get that speed up. I'm really surprised I'm 5th. I thought we'd be good at Oxford. Apparently. It's a little bit more challenging than anticipated. There we go. I'm feeling pretty good on this run, just no guarantees at this point. All right, 7 down. Did not enter that turn the way I wanted to. Now I'm up too high. Try to ride it out, Not enough. That's a really bad lap. That's not going to help us at all. All about your braking zones here. All right, one more. Let's just do a couple more, see if we can improve it by any. I don't think we can, but... It's funny, we might actually come out one more time just because that one bad lap, I bet you we can probably knock that off. Any better? No? Hate that stupid thing. Contact. Again, you're such full of shit. Let's go into the pits, let's grab some tires and see where we stand. All right, we are going to do one more shot. Just because we're like that close to being able to go up to 3rd. So I want to give it a shot. We're in 4th right now. There's actually been a pretty good number of people who've actually raced this week. So let's find out. Do we have what it takes to move up just a little more? We're definitely not going to get first. That's that guy who is like 2 seconds ahead of everybody else. Slow. Ooh, I can hear that back end wants to move out. Come on. There we are. Hold on to it. I seem to have a super loose race car right now. And I know it's because I'm trying to push it, but holy crap. Okay. A little rough, a little crazy there, but it's okay. Don't worry about the undercarriage of the car, right? Floor it, floor it, floor it. Man, I wish I just had a little bit more grip coming out of 2, just to throw it a little bit more down the backstretch straight, but it is what it is at this point. Four laps to go. Do we have enough? I don't know. Keep on sliding. Definitely not gonna have it. Come on, you. Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. It's funny, before I started figuring out how Stafford and Thompson work, just from this past weekend, I was playing in Oxford via my home track when we start doing AI, but not anymore. There's that lap again. Oh, well. Last one. I doubt we're going to do any better. Been one hell of a ride this time around. This round. Nope. Not faster, so we are going to have to stick with fourth. You know what? That's okay. I was able to share with you guys how Ella's feeling, but can't win them all, can't get second for them all, so we will take a fourth and we'll bring ourselves down to the pits. All right, that's going to do it for this one, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, we do a live stream on Twitch at PadfootTD. On YouTube, you're watching this at PadfootTD space games. You want to follow us on Instagram and see how Ella's recovery is going, you can follow us at PadfootTD Games, all one word. Let us know down in the comments below what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. It really does help us out. Lets us know that you're enjoying the content. If you enjoy it so much that you'd like to see more, you can hit that subscribe or follow button on YouTube or Twitch. And we just really appreciate it because we know that you support what we're doing. Not mandatory, but it really does help. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!